Breakthrough Plus, Level 3 Class Audio by Miles Craven. Unit 1, Page 4, Conversation.
It's great to see everyone again. I can't believe it. We all look so different now.
Yeah, it's amazing. Oh, there's Liz Sayre. Blonde, in the black dress. Do you remember her?
Yes, she used to sit next to me in class.
Oh, yes, that's right. Didn't you used to live near each other?
Yes, we're still good friends now, actually.
Oh, and is that James Marsden with her?
Yes, but I didn't used to speak to him in those days.
You didn't? He was very popular. He used to date Liz, you know.
Really? I didn't know that.
Oh, yes. He used to date everyone, even me. I wonder what he's doing now.
He's studying to be a doctor.
Oh, so do you still know him?
Yes, I do. Actually, we're married.
Unit 1, Page 4, Language Box.
They left high school many years ago. He didn't get good grades. Did you enjoy your school days? We used to go to school by bus. I didn't used to like English. Did you used to play a lot of sports?
Unit 1, Page 5, Exchange.
When you were younger, did you used to like gym class?
No, I used to hate gym. I used to pretend to be sick sometimes.
Really? So did I. I didn't used to enjoy school at all, actually.
Neither did I. And I never used to get good grades.
And they say school days are the best days of your life.
Unit 1, Page 5, Strategy.
I used to love swimming when I was a kid.
So did I.
I didn't used to like pasta when I was young.
Neither did I.
I'd like to go back to my high school one day.
So would I.
I can't remember much from before I was 6.
Neither can I.
I was much happier in college than in high school.
So was I.
I couldn't walk until I was 2 years old.
Neither could I.
Unit 1, Page 114, Pronunciation.
Men used to live in Hong Kong. I used to play soccer every weekend. Louise never used to eat chocolate. They didn't used to like each other in high school. Did you used to watch Superman on TV? Didn't you used to work in a restaurant?
Unit 1, Page 7, Listening.
What's an early memory you have, Ricardo?
Let me think. An early memory.
Yes, you know, when you were very young.
Well, oh yes, I remember going fishing with my father.
Fishing? How old were you?
Around 6 or 7, I guess.
Did you and your father used to go fishing often?
No, maybe that's why I remember it. I think we only went once or twice.
So, where did you go when you went on this fishing trip?
To Ascension Bay. It's famous for fishing, actually. We used to live in Cancun, and it's not so far away.
I see. So, did you catch any fish?
Yes, we caught a lot. I can't remember how many. 4 or 5, I think. It was my first fishing trip, and I couldn't believe it. The fish were so huge.
Great. So, what did you do with the fish? Did you throw them back into the river?
No, we took them all home and my mother cooked them. We invited some friends over to help us eat them all.
Can you remember what they tasted like?
They were delicious. I can still smell them now.
Unit 1, page 8, expansion reading. Children see the world differently from adults. Do you remember the things you used to believe when you were a child? Here are some funny but true stories from around the world.
When I was young, I used to think that butter came from butterflies.
Christina, Brazil.
Whenever our grandparents used to visit, my brother and I always went to the bus station to meet them. For years, we thought they actually lived at the bus station.
Marianne, France.
I used to believe that there was a little man inside the refrigerator. It was his job to turn the light on and off. I used to spend hours opening the door trying to catch him.
Ji Hong, China.
I used to believe that firemen were bad people who started fires in people's homes.
Niran, Thailand.
I used to believe I could fly, like Superman. One day, I decided to show my friends. I jumped out of my bedroom window and spent 4 months in the hospital.
Daisuke, Japan.
My parents said I could be anything I wanted when I grew up. For a long time, I wanted to be a train.
Tony, Italy.
I used to believe that there was a monster under my bed. At night, I used to be really scared.
Mali, UK.
I used to believe my toys came alive while I was asleep. I used to dress them in warm clothes in the winter, so they wouldn't get cold when they went outside.
Lily, US. Unit 1, page 9, expansion listening.
Hello, and welcome to this week's Past Times. Today we're speaking with Martha Edwards from Maryland about life when she was young. Martha, you're 106 years old now. I guess life was very different 100 years ago, right?
Oh, of course. For one thing, I didn't used to go to school. I used to help on the farm every day. I had 9 brothers and sisters, and we all stayed home.
So what was family life like?
Hard. I remember helping my mother do the housework. Doing the laundry used to take all day, and all the next day to iron.
Did you have hot water in those days?
Oh, no. There was no hot water from a faucet. My sisters and I used to get water from the river every morning. We heated it on the stove.
That sounds very hard.
It was, especially on bath day. Once a month, we all took a bath and washed our hair. We used eggs in those days, not shampoo, of course.
What do you remember most about life then?
Going to the toilet. It was outside, far from the house, and in the winter, it used to be freezing.
Wow. It's hard to imagine life back then.
Everything was different. I used to go everywhere on a horse. Cars were for rich people.
What about the telephone?
Only rich people had a telephone or electric lights. We didn't have electricity. We used to light candles when it was dark.
It sounds awful, Martha.
Oh, it wasn't awful. It was fantastic. I loved every minute of it.